Mm-hmm.
That so that is evolving. It's different. It's like peeling. You should always talk about peel the onion. You're peeling the onion. This is a
Mm-hmm.
journey. It's not a get there done. We're in the
Right.
journey of our life.
And on some of the MSKR radio shows, you were telling some interesting kind of negative moments when I remember one story right now about the dog, that your dog, something happened with the tail. And I remember you were expressing yourself. I was like, I was mad at Morna or something like that. Could you please tell us this?
Yeah, a long time ago. Uh, it was I did massage with her, and
So by saying
and so
you got
everything was done through meditation, but it would be applying the Ho'oponopono, and then it's a petition. We can't do something like, oh, every time I do this, somebody's going to get better or be healed. We don't know.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But I got to experience petition. The result was the dog got better in an unusual manner in a
mm-hmm,
very, very short time.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, today we had we initially planned for this video to be with IZLC instructor Smadar Dvora Levy, and because of some of the technical issues, she couldn't make it. But I would love, because we kind of talking and a lot of people in Israel, they just starting this self-identity through Ho'oponopono, and this region actually is really, crazy in terms of the, on one side, we from the history we know this is a holy place, and at the same time, there is still war going on, yeah, all the time, some kind of terrorists, something happening all the time, and this country is really, well, to me, it needs the cleaning for sure. Yeah, and how would you explain to people, how would you apply self-identity through Ho'oponopono so those memories would be released?
Well, again, Ho'oponopono is a petition. So we cannot clean so that something happens, so that what we experience as war disappears, or what we experience as government turmoil or whatever's going on goes away. It's the same as the dog's tail. You can't do the Ho'oponopono so that the tail is done. The ultimate result of our petition of Ho'oponopono is up to divine intelligence, universal laws, cause and effect. So what we do is we start with our experience. I'm not saying that Israel has a problem or war. If I'm using proper Ho'oponopono, I say to myself, I experience war in Israel. I'm experiencing that. Nothing outside of myself. You're always going back to the basics. Then I can apply this Ho'oponopono process to myself, to my experience. Then the memories, the idea is that the memories that come off me come off everyone. Yeah, it's not about, the minute we look outside and go, oh, something's this, something's that, they're doing this, they're doing that, we're caught. We're outside of ourselves.
And what about well, we're talking about memories, and I'm sure those who just joined our video, they don't really understand what's the memory, and or could you just explain this moment too?
Again, part of And it's all nicely worded in the Who's in Charge article. That's a great
Mhm.
article to read if you haven't taken class or anything. But it's that our subconscious holds negative memories from the moment of creation to the present that we've created, accumulated, and or accepted. So that's what we're talking about. A negative memory meaning something, circumstance, event, we don't know, but something that is not of ourself, of a divine nature.
Mhm.
So then when we petition, the petition of Ho'oponopono is only about asking these long-held negative memories in our subconscious mind to be set free.
Mhm.
It's that petition. That's always what's going on.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. And so the memory is the one that causing the problem to show up, right?
Yeah, that replays it. See, it's again, it's our experience. You ever sit in a movie when you're the only one laughing? Somehow that something in the movie made you laugh and nobody else is laughing,
Yeah.
right? We have memories. Otherwise, everybody be laughing. You saying, "Oh, that was funny." No, my experience is it's funny. I made me laugh. Nobody
Mhm.
else is laughing.
Yeah.
Why is that? Or crying. Like I sit sometimes with a friend watching a movie and I'm watching, going, "Wow, look at that!" And there, I look over, tears. I go, "What are you crying about?" It's not even sad to me. So this is what we're talking about, these
Mhm.
unconscious, most of them unconscious negative memories that we hold.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's the petition. So we can pay attention to what comes up in us. Yeah? What we
Mhm.
think is sad or what we think is funny or whatever.
The most tremendous thing that I've learned in Ho'oponopono is whatever comes off from me comes off from the land, from people, from the country, from everybody. Uh, what Morna was saying about this, how would she explain you this when you were just beginner?
Well, it's that nothing outside of yourself. So there's a phrase that Morna has, if we can accept that we're the sum total of all these negative memories, and as we clean, we begin to set right for ourselves, our families, our countries. And that's what goes on. So we start with ourselves, and the result is we don't know, but we're here to make amends. I notice a difference with my family or my neighbors or my work if I'm willing to clean.
So what could you give example
Of what?
of experience with Ho'oponopono with your family or neighbors, anyone, anything?
Gee, that's my whole life. Anything particular?
I don't know, just whatever came up from you as an experience, it just evolved this way or that way, anything.
I'm very aware, like I have grown children and grandchildren, and they have their spouses, and so the family gets to be a lot of people. I experience for myself, if I'm willing to do Ho'oponopono before like a dinner or before a phone conversation, I feel like I can like them more and appreciate them as people.
Hmm.
I feel that I get to let go of being the mother or grandmother or whatever I am to these people and be more just with them. That's my experience.
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Well, my first time, let me share with you how I experienced this. What does it mean? So I was talking to Master Coordinator Mary Curler on the phone. We were discussing something, or I was just kind of whining or whatever. So, and next day after this conversation, I remember I woke up and I don't feel that emotion anymore. It's like it was such a miracle to me. That's when I started to understand what does it mean. Somebody cleans and you feel this inside. It's like it's gone. I'm not angry. I'm not. Sometimes after the anger, you kind of calming down, but it wasn't the same. It was kind of completely off, and you can't even find this piece of information of anger that you experienced, and that was the first time that I thought, oh my gosh, that's how it works. And since then, yeah, I'm using this Ho'oponopono, and I must say that I calmed down. You know, I was so emotional. I was so, you know, angry at people, angry at myself, and many other things. But now it's like totally different person and totally different inside. It's like the anger has gone, and of course I'm not, you know, crystal clear still, but it's wonderful that if something will show up in my life, I just can apply the self-identity through Ho'oponopono, and it's amazing how it works on me. You know, if it works on me, if it works on you, it can work on everything, right?
Nicely said. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
totally
And
awesome. Yeah.
so can we kind of recapture the things we were talking about? Can we say that in order to achieve the goal, we can do the self-identity through Ho'oponopono?
So what goal are we talking about?